Hi, this is Lokesh from Tattooz, and with me I have Varun, my old client turned apprentice. Now he's learning tattoos with me. Today we'll be talking about a lot of myths which are surrounding this whole tattoo industry and things related to tattooing. So the first question that we get a lot, which is a myth I would say, is does the color tattoos hurt a lot? What do you say, Varun?
I don't think so. Color tattoos don't hurt a lot because colors don't know if they are red, white, black or whatever. So it depends all on the size of the tattoo. If it's a big tattoo, then there's a lot of filling, then yes, it would hurt more. But if it's a small tattoo, it doesn't matter if it's a colored or black and grey tattoo.
So in conclusion, I don't think color tattoos hurt. It's the size of the tattoo. You can start with a small one if you're scared of the pain, and it actually doesn't hurt that much. It's just like threading or waxing for girls, so they can relate to it better. And girls actually they make a better client because their threshold for pain is much better. So all the girls who are scared, they don't need to be. You guys can take it very well. I mean, you girls.
So another question we get a lot is that we cannot take a shower or get the tattoo wet. So what do you think?
So this is a complete myth. In fact, you should wash the tattoo as much as possible, at least 3 times, 2 times a day, to keep the tattoo clean. If you don't clean the tattoo, the blood and the plasma that oozes out, it will form a layer, and if you don't clean it, it can cause it can become a wound or it can cause an infection. So it is better that you wash the tattoo twice a day at least with lukewarm water and mild soap and get the tattoo wet. What you cannot do though is you cannot submerge the tattoo underwater. That means you cannot go for a long swim, because if your tattoo is submerged underwater, the whole scab which is drying up on the skin, that's gonna puff up, and that's gonna hamper the healing process. So you cannot bath, they're like submerged in a tub or a swimming pool, but definitely you should take a shower, let the tattoo get wet twice a day, pat it dry, and apply the aftercare ointment, which we'll be covering in the aftercare section.
Another question is that we cannot donate blood after getting a tattoo. So
yeah, we get this question a lot. Can we donate blood? And people think you cannot donate blood after getting a tattoo for life, which is a myth. Now it depends. I've donated blood after getting, my tattoos, and a lot of times it depends on where are you going to donate the blood. If you go to Rotary Blood Bank, they have a questionnaire you have to fill, and they say, have you got a tattoo done in the last 6 months? If you go to AIMS or somewhere, their questionnaire says, have you got a tattoo done within the last 1 year? And if you have got it done within the last 1 year, then they won't take it, because there's a window period for which they check if there are any impurities in the blood or anything. But if you got a tattoo done an year before, then there is no problems, and then they have no problems in taking your blood. So it's either 6 months or 1 year, depending on the blood bank that you're going to. And definitely you can donate blood after a certain amount of time.
So does tattoos cause diseases like HIV or hepatitis?
Why would you think that it causes these diseases? You have to understand how does this disease, how can you acquire these diseases. It can be through an infected needle. Everything that we use is pre-sterilized, one-time use. Everything that touches your skin, from the tissue to the glove to the needle to the grip to the dental bib, ink caps, everything is brand new. It's like going to a doctor's place. How he uses everything new, same way we use everything new. So if you cannot get these diseases from an injection from a doctor's place, then you cannot get these diseases from here also, because everything that we're using is brand new. Yeah, so another question that we get a lot is, do painkillers help? Or similar things like painkiller, do they help? And I think Varun is in the position right now to answer this question. What do you think?
I don't think painkiller help much, because once you take the painkiller, it makes you like sleepy and drowsy, and after its effects are gone, it makes the process way worse, because you are not like ready for the pain that's...
Yeah, so basically you are very drowsy, and suddenly you wake up from your sleep, and then you feel this needle, then you feel more pain. So I don't think, because the pain is actually not that much in the first place. So painkillers are just gonna make your blood thin, which will cause you to bleed more, and it will not help with the pain. And anyway, you can see I'm tattooing him right now, he's pretty okay with it. It's little bit painful, not so much. So painkillers, I won't suggest them. Painkiller or any other thing like alcohol or anything, they will just make the things worse. Alcohol also, people drink alcohol and come to us and they become very annoying for the artists. They're moving, so we cannot get the design done properly, and then they bleed more. Again, alcohol will make their blood thin, which will not let the ink settle in, so the results will not be good. So painkiller and alcohol is a big no.
So do tattoos hurt on bone more?
I would say it's a myth. I don't think tattoos on the bone hurt more, because as you can see, the needle is coming out just 2 mm outside the tube. It doesn't even, it just goes to the second layer of the skin. Your bone is way too deep inside the skin, so it doesn't even reach the skin, so there is no point that it will hurt more on the bone. But there are some very skinny areas where you feel the vibration and people think that it's hitting the bone, but it's nothing like that. If the needle will hit the bone, it will break, because it's very tiny thing and it's a very fragile thing. So yeah, it depends on the area. Some areas like the rib, which are never exposed to the outside elements, they are always covered, like the ribs. They hurt more because they're more sensitive, they've never been exposed to anything. But it's not about the bone, it's about the areas. Like the outer bicep will always hurt less than the inner one, because the inner side is always protected like this and it's never been exposed to anything. And this one gets regular wear and tear, keep on hitting stuff and also. So I don't think tattoos on the bones hurt more. So this another question that I get a lot is, are the inks vegan and do they contain metals and chemicals? Varun will tell you more about that.
Yes, the inks are totally vegan and organic.
The inks that we are using, we're talking about Quantum inks from USA. They're made in Hollywood, California, and that is the only brand that we use.
Yeah. So they have been approved by the government of US and EU, and they have the strictest law for these kind of things. So they are 100% organic and vegan, and they are skin friendly. So there is no metal or chemicals in it, so you don't have to worry about the ink.
Yeah, you can get an MRI or everything. We get this question a lot also. Can I get an MRI? Does the ink contain metal? No, these inks do not. What we are using, we cannot take guarantee about others, but the ones we are using are 100% vegan, 100% organic, and they contain zero metal or chemicals. So yeah, they are pretty safe, and they have been approved for use in Europe and USA. So I would like to conclude this video by saying that most of these things that you hear from your friends or people who have not got tattoos, mostly we see that people who don't have tattoos will scare you with all these myths. So it is better to go to a studio, contact the artist, have a one-on-one discussion about all your myths, and it's pretty safe. Millions of people are getting tattooed worldwide. It would not be the case, had it been not safe for the skin. So I would say just go to an artist if you have any doubt, and they'll clear it.
If you have any other queries, you can comment down below. Subscribe to our channel and watch out for more informative videos that would be coming out soon.
Thank you.